The purpose of this webinar is to give you a basic overview of the new I.C.E website. It can take some time to get acquainted with the new design of a website, so we want to alleviate any frustration and shorten the time it takes to get comfortable finding what you need. Today's agenda will cover logging in to your I.C.E profile, navigating the homepage, how to purchase products, navigate to resources, search in directories, and dive into the features of your user and group profiles and committees. To begin, I'll be navigating to the new I.C.E website homepage, credentialingexcellence.org. When logging into the website for the first time, you may see a pop-up prompting you to reset your password. In that case, you can select the link in the pop-up and follow those prompts. If you do not see the pop-up, you can alternatively click Log in the top right of your screen. At this step, you will enter the email associated with your I.C.E account, and then check your inbox for an email with a link to reset your I.C.E password. You can select Remember Me so it remembers your user information. If you don't receive the email with the login information, please email the membership team at info@credentialingexcellence.org. Upon successfully logging in, you'll be directed to our homepage here or to your user profile. At any time, you can return to this homepage by selecting the I.C.E logo in the top left of your screen. Once you're logged in, the login button on the top right will instead say My Profile and link you to your user profile. The homepage contains our main feature here, which gets updated regularly. Currently, our feature is a credentialing program. You can find further information regarding registration in the link here. In this Events, News, and Insights box, you can view information regarding events, including upcoming webinars, workshops, I.C.E news, and articles from our online journal, Credentialing Insights. If you keep scrolling down on the main page, you will see the credentialing quick links to community, meeting our members, directories, career competence, which includes our career pathway and career center and job zone, and our new certification program. At the top of the homepage, you can explore our main navigation bar here. This highlights various areas of the website. First of all, let's explore the I.C.E Education tab. You can either go to the tab here and view recent and upcoming webinars, online courses, or if you are looking for a specific product to purchase or download, navigate to the top right where it's labeled Store and click on that. Now, if you're already logged into the website, the product pricing will be automatically adjusted whether you're an I.C.E member or a non-member. You may either use the search feature here or navigate to your desired product using the categories on the left-hand side. Once you find the item you'd like to purchase, click Add to Cart, and then follow the prompts to review and check out. Once purchased, you can view your product in your user profile, which we will review shortly. From the store, you can navigate back to the homepage by clicking the I.C.E logo in the top left. The next tab we'll explore is the Accreditation tab. Here you can find accreditation resources, including information regarding how to apply for NCCA, ACAP, or ISO IEC 1724. You can also find valuable information about basic certification and accreditation concepts, as well as the value of certification and accreditation. Back to the main navigation bar, we'll now look at the Resources tab. Here you can find the government affairs announcements and the military toolkit. The military toolkit is a free resource to both members and non-members. Back up to the navigation bar. In the Career Competence tab, you can view various options to further your career, and you may also view our job zone with open positions in our industry. This job zone page is produced by a third-party company, but it is populated with jobs from our community. The Career Competence tab is also where you can find information and register for I.C.E.'s new certification program, the I.C.E. Certified Credentialing Professional. We highly encourage you to explore this new offering. In the Community tab in the navigation bar, you can learn more about becoming an I.C.E. member if you aren't already, learn about your peers in the industry, view directories, I.C.E. call for awards, and I.C.E. volunteering options. Next to the Community tab in the navigation bar, you can find the Research tab, where you can navigate directly to the I.C.E. research reports in our store and view the research donors that make this work possible in Research Reporters tab. If either you or your company are interested in contributing to the I.C.E. Research and Development Fund, there's also an Invest in Research tab with donation options, and alternatively, you can donate directly from your user profile. To access details regarding the I.C.E. annual conference, navigate to the tab entitled I.C.E. Exchange, which will open our event microsite. Information regarding registration for the conference and schedule details will be added to the microsite in the corresponding tabs here. Back on our homepage, we will now navigate to the last tab entitled Credentialing Insights. You can access our online journal, Credentialing Insights articles here. The main page has our current issue, which was most recently released, or you can navigate by the topics here, or by searching a keyword by selecting the search bar in the top right. And then you can search any article that you like. I will now hand it over to my colleague Devante to go over directories, user and group profiles, and committees.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for going over the homepage, Bethany. I actually wanted to highlight one more important feature that you can also access from our homepage, and this would be our online directories. So from our homepage, you will see a big blue box in the upper right-hand corner, and you will see a button to our directories there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and click on this directories button. The page layout for our online directories should look very similar to the old I.C.E. website, and you will still find the 5 buttons to different directories that we host. So you will see our accredited programs directory, our I.C.E. members directories, and our credentialing specialist certificate holders directory. These first 2 buttons here are our accredited programs directories, and these are actually now one and the same. So clicking either of these buttons will take you to the same directory, and here you can search any NCCA accredited programs, any ACAP certificate programs, ISO, things like that. You can search by organization name, program name, acronym, industry. You would just then make sure you're not a robot and select filter to generate your results. These next 2 directories here will be our I.C.E. members directories, and the first button will take you to a directory in which you can find consultants, industry partners. These are typically our sustaining and affiliate members. And the second button will take you to a directory that hosts our I.C.E organizational members. So here you would be able to find any organization that is a member of I.C.E. And on this last button here, you will be able to get to our credentialing specialist certificate holders directory. This directory has anyone who has completed the credentialing specialist course and has emailed the membership team to opt in to be listed on this directory. If you have completed this course and you are not currently listed on this directory, please feel free to reach out to the membership team and we will get you connected. Also, if you have completed this course and you are not listed here, please do not worry. This again was an opt-in feature, so you would have had to have emailed the membership team first to actually have been listed here. So next, I want to take a look at our user profiles, and we can see what kind of things we can do from a user perspective. So really from any page on the website, you can access your profile page. And what you want to do is you want to go into the top right-hand corner and look for this first out of 3 buttons here. This button will say one of 2 things. It'll say My Profile if you are currently logged into your I.C.E profile, or it'll say Login if you are not logged into your I.C.E profile. You would then need to just log in. Once you do, you will see this button change. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this My Profile button. So once we're on our profile page, the first thing we're really going to see is this brief overview of our account. Here we can make some really quick edits if we'd like. We can edit our physical address, our phone number, our contact email, or we can even add in a picture for our I.C.E profile if we would like to do so. To the left, you are going to see a quick access menu. Here you're going to see tabs to get to different things that you can do, you can view as a user. You might see that this My Profile tab is highlighted in blue. That is because we are currently on this tab. So from this My Profile tab, you will also see additional tabs that all correspond back to our profile. So one tab over, we will find the Individual Account tab. Here is where we can edit our personal or contact info. We can click on this Committees button to view any committees that we may be a part of. We can go to this Designations button to add any designations to our profile. You should be able to find what you're looking for from this drop-down menu. If you do not find the credential here, please reach out to the membership team. But once you save it, it will automatically appear behind your name. You can view any awards that you have been awarded through I.C.E, or you can change your password or privacy settings on these next 2 tabs. The next tab you're going to find is going to be your Organizations tab. So this page here should show us any organizations that we are currently connected to. If you are the primary contact for your organization, here is where you would find the Manage button to then manage your organizational profile and its members. But we can get back to that a little bit later on. The next 2 tabs here will be for your purchases. The first tab, you will be able to view any open or closed orders, invoices, and payments you have made, your current membership, any events that you have purchased through I.C.E, so on and so forth. On this 5th tab here, you can view a page in which you can view any I.C.E downloadable products that you have purchased, or you can get to your e-learning content through this My Purchased e-learning button here. If you had taken the Credentialing Specialist course or any of our other I.C.E. courses, you would be able to access that here. So back to the quick access menu to the left, the next tab down we're going to see is a My Organization tab. This tab is actually very similar to the Organizations tab we find in My Profile. So let's go ahead and click on that. So from this tab, you have two buttons here. One button will allow you to view your organizational profile. The next to view any organization members that are connected to your organization. So again, if you are the primary contact, you will then have access to edit your organizational profile. For your knowledge, the primary contact is the person who was either designated at the start of your membership or somewhere in between, but this person will be basically the primary person we would reach out to make any edits to the organization profile, to add any members, so on and so forth. So if you are the primary contact, what you would want to do to actually edit your organization profile is you would go back to this My Profile button here, go back to the Organizations tab, and you will then find a button to manage the organization that you are part of. So similar to the My Profile button, you'll have a brief overview of the organization account. Clicking on this organization account, you'll be able to edit any of the contact or organization info. You can view any individuals who are currently connected to this organization. And if you would like to add in a new individual, you can do so through this button here. You would then populate all of this information and click Save. This will then send out an automatic email to the email that you have populated here, and it would provide login details for that account. If you are looking to add an individual who currently already has an I.C.E. account but is not listed here, please reach out to the membership team. We would actually need to get them connected for you. On this next button here, you'll be able to find any purchases that the organization account has made. And on the last button, you will then also be able to view the organization roster once more. But through this view, you would also see an additional button to add a public member. So with our new website, we can now designate public members to our organization profiles. So you can do so through this button here. On these next few tabs here, you will see our online store in which you can search through I.C.E. products. And any of these products that you would like to purchase, you would just then need to add them to cart. And you would be able to view them in your shopping cart. You'll see a tab that says committees. Here, you would click it, it'll drop down and you would select committee directory. If you are currently a part of any I.C.E. committee, you should see the committee name appearing here. If you are not a part of an I.C.E. committee, then you may not see this committees tab here and you would only be able to view it from the individual account tab. And if you are not part of a committee, and should be, or excuse me, if you are a part of a committee and it is not listed here or under here, then please reach out to the membership team and we will make sure we get you connected with your committee. But back to the committees tab, there are going to be two things that we can do from this tab. Here, we can view committee details. By going to this page, we can view any information that the committee chair or the committee staff liaison has uploaded for its members. And we can also view the committee members and their contact info through the next tab. There's also going to be a donate tab if you would like to make a donation to I.C.E. The next tab here would be My Purchased E-Learning, similar to the My Profile, My Digital Purchase, My Purchased E-Learning button. You would also be able to get to your online education through this tab here. Ooh. And lastly, you can select this tab here to view any downloadable purchased items through downloadable purchased items through I.C.E. And that just about covers it for the user profile section. I hope this was a great starting point for you to get familiar with the I.C.E. website. But please, please, please feel free to reach out to Bethany or I if you have any additional questions, and we would be very happy to assist.